I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 8 of my weight loss journey with Zebbound. I wanted to come on here and give a quick update about how things are going. It has now been 6 months since I began my weight loss journey, and I cannot believe it has been that long. It has gone by so quickly, and it has been like no other diet that I have ever been on. It has been an incredible journey so far, and I wanted to give an update about how things are going and to also take a look back about how far I have come. I just moved up in Zepbound to 7.5 milligrams last week. And due to the shortage, I had been spreading my remaining 5 milligram doses out to every 10 days. And I did notice that they were not working as well for me as they once did. And I found myself getting hungrier and those food noises starting to return. Before moving up to 7.5 milligram, I found the weight loss was slowing down, plateauing, and even gaining a little bit of weight. However, most people hit these stalls at one point or another along their journeys. And the key is to not get discouraged and do not give up. And I didn't. For me, I just believe that that was a signal to me that it was time for me to move up in dose. The one thing that does make me a little bit nervous about moving up to this dose is that my insurance will only cover one box of the half milligram doses, like the 7.5 milligrams. Therefore, after these 4 doses, I have to move up to 10 milligrams or go down to 5. And knowing that information that I was going to have to go up, and I couldn't buy another box of 7.5, I went ahead and asked my doctor to go ahead and call in the 10 milligrams so that I would have it when I finish the 7.5 milligram doses. And of course, like before, I was having trouble finding it. So after calling around to all the places that I knew around me, I decided to once again call MedFinder. And once again, they came through. This time they were able to actually find a pharmacy that I would never have dreamed of calling that was actually just 2 miles away from where I live. So I had my prescription transferred there and I was able to pick it up right away. And it was perfect. So again, many, many thanks to MedFinder. I am so thankful for this journey. I am still feeling great and I continue to feel better than I have in years. And like I said earlier, I did notice that some of those food noises and hunger were coming back. But I will see how things go moving up to the 7.5 milligrams. I will say so far, things have been good since I started this past week. So let's dive right into my results. If you remember, my highest weight I have ever been was 349 pounds. And when I started Zepbound on January 13th, I weighed in at 339.3 pounds. And during my last update, I weighed 285.2 pounds. Well, today I weighed 273.7 pounds. That's a loss of 11.5 pounds since my last episode and a total loss of 65.6 pounds since I started taking Zepbound 6 months ago. That's an average of 2.42 pounds per week overall, which is awesome. As I mentioned before, I had slowed down a bit before moving up to the 7.5 milligrams, where I was averaging about 1.01 pounds per week. And even some weeks I actually gained some, and some weeks I lost some. But I'm perfectly okay with that. That is part of this journey. And this week on 7.5, I lost 4.1 pounds. So it is really helping to move up for me. And this is the lowest weight that I have been in over 15 years. and I am so happy. Also, I have seen my BMI go down from 46.1 to 37.1, which again makes me feel great. Looking back on my first video and pictures, I can truly see a difference in how far I come. And I'm going to put some up here that you can take a look at of seeing how much different I have looked from now and back looking back 6 months ago. I continue to see changes in my clothes, which is a great feeling. When I started, I was in size 44 jeans, and I am currently fitting comfortably in a size 38. I have also gone from often wearing 4X shirts to being able to wear some 2X shirts. Now, let's talk about how everything else is going. We'll start a review of the side effects. I have continued to have no major side effects in these 6 months. All of my side effects have been very, very minimal. During the first week, I had some breakthrough heartburn at night for 2 or 3 days. The third week, I had some minor bloating for about 24 hours. And I also had a few days of minor constipation, but that was not bad. But recently, I did not get in as much fiber as I needed. I think it was when I was on the 5 milligram doses, I was eating some more breads and stuff, and I was hungrier, and I just wasn't focusing on the fiber like I needed to. And, I got constipated a little bit, and I had a fissure flare up, and, I just wasn't sure what was going on. And so I upped my fiber intake and that cleared it up. So, a small bump along the way, but it was cleared up pretty quick. And I learned a valuable lesson along this way that I really need to keep on top of my fiber intake. So let's go ahead and talk about my food choices over the past few weeks. I've continued again to make pretty good food choices along the way. However, I try to focus on getting in protein, fruits and vegetables, and fiber. Again, that's what I need to focus on every day. I also limit my amount of red meat that I eat, and I try to focus on, eating fish at least twice a week, and sometimes lately even more. One of my downfalls has always been breads. And the final month or so on that 5 milligram dose, I was really starting to crave those breads and carbs. And I began eating more of those. And, but since moving up to the 7.5 milligrams last week, that has really helped tamper those down again. Also, one of my downfalls that I've talked about is sweets. I love cakes, donuts, cookies, pies, all that type of stuff. And that part has still been going pretty well. I do not crave those like I did in the past. And it has even been easy to turn those down since I began taking Zepbound. Before moving up to the 7.5 milligram, I did notice those food noises coming back some though. So it was a little bit harder, but I still was able to just pretty much say no to desserts and that type of stuff. Currently, like I said before, I am just going to focus more on that fiber to keep that up. And then I'm focused on my protein, my fruits, my vegetables every day, and of course, water. So we'll talk about that in a second. I continue to use my Weight Watchers app that's set on that GLP-1 mode to track my proteins, fruits, and vegetables and water. And for my current weight, my app says that I should be getting 99 grams of protein a day, along with 4 servings of fruits and vegetables. And I do pretty good at staying right within that target area. I also continue to stay hydrated by continuing to drink at least 100 ounces of water per day. That is something that I believe has helped me a lot too. As far as exercise, I still struggle in this area, even 6 months later. I do get walking in every day, but I have to work on getting my strength training in a little more. And so that is one of my goals in this next 6 months. I have got to start working on that. And that is my goal to myself that I want to start working more on that strength training. I go back to my doctor in a few weeks for another 3-month check and blood work. And I will keep you all posted on how things go during my next episode. I'm looking forward to continuing to see how my blood work comes back and the results on taking this medicine. So that is it for my short update on my 6-month milestone. Overall, it has been a great experience so far, and I am truly thankful that I have made the choice to begin this journey. I really feel like it has been a life changer for me. And as we conclude today's weight loss journey, remember every step we take on this path, no matter how small, is a victory. Every time we choose a healthy meal, every workout we complete, every time we track progress, every journal entry we make, every meditation we complete, we are making a right decision to do better version of ourselves. We are all worth it. Stay motivated, stay strong, and let's make our next step a confident one. Thank you all so very much for being part of this journey with me this past 6 months. It has been great to have you along this journey. Together, we can face our challenges and we can celebrate our victories. I will see you next time. And remember, it is our journey, it is our pace, it is our success. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And until next time, bye.